these are the instructions here. So let's get started. Alright, so on this multi-layer switch, it's the core switch. Let's show VLANs. I guess it's already, the show VLAN is already 10 and 20 is already, and 1, which is the default, is already configured. There's supposed to be a 30 name. We're not gonna, those 10 and 20 aren't named, so we're not gonna name it. VLAN 100 is also, so do show VLAN brief. Alright, let's do show VTP status. We're gonna try and make the other 3 switches, the access switches, we're gonna try and make them learn the VLANs dynamically. So again, let's see, it has 9, there's no domain name, so let's check. Let's just call it CCNA. It's server. Again, the show commands are very useful because, you know, these are devices, you configure them to how you want them to work. They don't work a certain way unless you configure them. So yeah, anyways, alright, so let's show the command again, and here is the domain. Here is the version 1. Obviously 2 is better because it's a newer version. There's 9 VLANs, but we only care about 10, 20, 30, and 100. 1 again is by default, so it really doesn't matter. Or it does matter, but I'll explain that too in a little bit, the VLAN 1 thing. Why there's 1 VLAN, which is a default that comes on every switch. Cisco switch, I should probably say. Okay, so layer 3 switch with the I4C. So okay, let's get into this real quick. So interface VLAN 1 is going to be address 10.1.10.1.254.5.255.0, right? And then interface VLAN 10, it's going to be IP address 10.1.10.254 255.255.255.0. Interface VLAN 20, IP address 10.1.20.254 255.255.255.0. Interface VLAN 30, interface 10.1.30.254, oops, 255.255.5.0, and then VLAN 100, VLAN routing, VLAN 100, IP address 110.100.254.255.255.0. Okay, so again, check your work after you do it. No, it's for this you gotta show IP int brief. Alright, so you see interface 101, 120 is gonna be VLAN 100. These are gonna be this right here between, it says right here somewhere between switches, it's gonna be trunks. So these are gonna be trunks, these are gonna be access, and then inside of here there's interface VLANs for each VLAN with this IP address right here. Let's see, so this, what is it that I wanted to show you? Okay, so here we go, VLAN 1 on this core switch. It has VLAN 1, VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, and VLAN 100. So that's done. We got that done. So between the access layer switch, it's only gonna have management VLAN So it's going to be interface VLAN 1 10 1 1 255. That's VLAN 1 on switch 1. Let's go with VLAN 2. It's gonna get VLAN 10 1 1 2 1 2 5 255 255.0. No shut. That's for switch 2 right here, which is gonna get VLAN 2 VLAN 20. Okay, and then yeah. Conf T interface VLAN 1. This one's gonna get 3 255 255.0. Oops. IP add no shut. Alright, so as you can see, now let me explain a little bit real quick about VLAN 1 and what VLAN 1 is. So with VLAN 1, you have to kind of look at it as VLAN 1 is the lobby. So as you can see, this is each going to get VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and VLAN 30. And then this is going to be configured as trunks. So when you have something in VLAN 10 or 20 or 30, it gets where each floor, you could think of it as a floor on a building. Each floor gets you know, like this is the 10th floor, the 20th floor, and the 30th floor. But to get to these floors, you have to pass through VLAN through floor 1, right, through the lobby. So each one for the test, for the CCNA test, VLAN 1 gets untagged. It's untagged because it's the native VLAN. See how they're all in VLAN 1? You can see that they all say VLAN 1. And then for these, the VLAN 10, VLAN 20, it comes tagged with the VLAN 30. And you'll see later on with what is it called? Sub interfaces on a router. Alright, so we did this and we did this, and then we did configure the access ports as follows: PC1 10.120.tor, configure PC1 and VLAN, configure access ports as follows. So F01 on each one, it's going to be in its VLAN, so they could be tagged with that VLAN when the traffic passes through there. Switch port mode access, switch port mode access, VLAN 10, creating the VLAN. Oh, okay, wait, I forgot that. For this, I forgot a step real quick. So VT mode, do show VT status. So let's see, VTP version 1, number of VLAN 6, do show VLAN brief. It does have VLAN 10 because I just created, but watch what happens when I create VTP mode, not client. Let's go with domain. Let's see if it works. So do show VTP status. It still says 6, so let's go with VT do show VLAN brief. It still only shows, but watch what happens when we change this over to client. So see, now we see, oh, it still doesn't show it there. I did learn the VLAN, the domain, or did I set that up? I can't remember. Oh, I did. I think I did it myself. But let's see if it VLAN brief. Huh. I wonder what I did, what I haven't done. Maybe if because I haven't put interface G as a trunk. Maybe I don't think so. But let's see. Do you show VLAN brief? No, still not, huh? We'll show VTP status 6 client FA01 default. Let me go back over here and turn this on. Maybe once this one has to be a port, what is it called? A switch trunk port 2. I was gonna do that later on, but we can do it now. Switch port encapsulation. No, this one doesn't have that. So let's fast forward this a little bit and see if it learned it now. There you go. See, it learned them. I don't know if it just took a while or if it's because they had to be trunks here first. I don't remember if that's a packet tracer thing or is that more of a Cisco thing. But anyways, let's continue. So this IP address here is going to be 10.1.10.10. .254, which is going to be the core switch here. Let's see here. So can we ping from here to here? Let's try it again. No, and I believe for this one you have to turn on do show run. So IP routing is enabled here. So IP routing allows this because it's a multi-layer switch, meaning it does both layer 2 and layer 3, kind of like your home router where it does switching and it does, I think it can do routing. It's not just a access switch that needs to connect to a router. Anyways, so where were we here? 10.1.10, 10.1.20. Let's see again if we can ping from here to here. It still doesn't let us. Okay. So let's configure this one here real quick too. So this one's gonna be 10.1 100 254 55255.0. No, not 2154. It's 100 100, and then it will go to 10 100 254. Let's go with the DNS server 10 100 254. Oh, let's see if we can at least ping from here to here. Nope. From here to here. Well, we can ping the default gateway from here. No, it's not gonna ping from here to here. It should, according to what I think, but I don't know a lot. Alright, so we have that. It's configured into the G01 is up. It's not in a VLAN because it's in trunk mode. Let's see. This is going to be in trunk mode. So let's do those changes here to the VTP. Do show TP status. It's a server. Let's exit out of there. VTP mode client. Do show VTP status. It did not learn the domain yet. Okay, let's give it a while. Maybe once we configure all this. So let's configure the computer 10.1 10.20 20. 255 255.0 10 1 20 254 and 120 254. Let's configure the trunk. Oh, let's see if it still hasn't learned it. So let's just configure the trunk real quick. I can't remember if trunk. Still not. Okay. Oh, it takes a little bit of while. If you can see right here, spanning tree is working. So let's change this to 2 and then also make it mode trunk. It's gonna take a while, so while we wait for that, let's configure the IP addressing on this. 10 1 30 30 255 255 550 10 1 30 254 130 254. Alright, oh, I think that I do. And again, this is how we check our work. So I'm like, did I change this to an access port? I did on here. I didn't verify it, but we pinged the core switch, so we should know. So for this one, let's do show IP int FA01 or do show IP int FA01 switch port. Let's see. F01. Is it without IP? There it is, without the IP. Static access is still it is in the static access, but it's in the native VLAN, which is 1. But we want only VLAN 10 to work here because this PC only belongs in VLAN 10. Okay, so that means switch port. That means that we have to make our command switch port mode access switch port mode access VLAN 20. Okay, so now let's do the show VLAN. Right, it's trunking static access VLAN. Where does this say? Let's see, dynamic status. It doesn't show it yet. Access mode VLAN 1, the default still. So it may take a while. Let's show the same, but for G01. Let's see, G01. It's still, oh, okay, that's still access 2. So what we need to do is also go into that one and go into switch port mode trunk as well. Might as well go to the core switch here and go to interface GI 102 switch mode trunk. Okay, it's gonna take it a while, and let's do the same for this one. This one. Oh, we already configured that. Let's configure FA01 conf interface 01 switch port mode access VLAN 30, and then it created that one. Oh yeah, we didn't do the VTP stuff, so VTP, I already created that one, but let's do the interface first. 01 VTP mode client interface GI01 switch port mode trunk. Let's go back to GI03 here. Interface GI103 switch port mode trunk. Alright, so let's see here if this one, why is it still down? FA01 VLAN 10. Let's see, VLAN 1, 0, 1, up. Interface, FA 0, 1, no shut. Do show int FA 0, 1 switch port. Access and is inactive. Why is it an inactive? Do show VLAN brief. Let's see here. Here's probably the problem. You see how we don't see a VLAN 10, we only see a VLAN 30, and I don't know why we're seeing a VLAN 30. VT mode status. Do show VT mode status. Do T show VTP not mode, just status. Version 1, it's a client. Do show VLAN brief. Show VLAN brief. It's only learning 30. It was showing all the other ones. Let's see. 10.1, 10.10, 10.1, 2.5.4. Is this because show VLAN brief. Oh, I only got created 30 here. That's why. I thought I had created layer 3 with Hyper-C interface VLAN 10. Well, I guess we gotta create them. VLAN 10. We don't have to create VLAN 1 because again it's the default. It comes, all of them go in VLAN 1, but we do have to, we don't even have to name them. VLAN 20, VLAN 20, VLAN 30 is already configured, and VLAN 100. So that's what the problem was. I hadn't really, see now it turned green, so now it's working. So that's why we couldn't ping. Yep, there it is, successful. Yep, okay, so now they should all, I didn't have to configure all the VLANs on only this one right here. It's the server, and it serves these by giving them the VLANs. So do show VLAN brief. It should show them. Yep, there they are. And it will show, if we say do show int FA01 switch port, it will be let's see, static access mode VLAN 1. It's in VLAN mode 1 for some reason. Interface FA01 switch port mode access, switch port more access VLAN 20. Let's switch port. There it is. Now it's in access mode VLAN 20. Let's do the same for GI01. Mode trunk, access mode. It says access mode VLAN 20. I don't think it should say that. Let's see if we can ping from here to here. Oh, it can. Let's see what it says here. access mode VLAN 1. See, this one says that, but this one, oops, this one doesn't say that. I'm not sure why. Trunking access mode. 102. Oh, VLAN 2. VLAN, it does say VLAN trunking. Oh, on this end, right? Oh, my bad. That's weird. Well, let's see if did it learn all the VLANs. Do show VLAN brief. It did learn all the VLANs. VLAN 20 is that one. Nothing else is assigned to VLAN 20. Did this one learn? Do show VLAN brief. FA01 is 30. This one should be able to ping here. Let's try it one more time because of ARP that it won't work the first time. Let's look at G. Do show int GI1020. Oops. Switch port. Access native access mode. It's still in VLAN 1, that's why. So interface GI1020 switch port mode access VLAN 100. So now after a little while we'll be able to go through. See, it's a successful latest one. So let me see what the difference are. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and VLAN 30 should be good. 10113, 10112, 10111, VLAN 10, no IP addresses. VLAN 1, 1011, 10120. They're all set up 1020 and 30 and 100. These are all switch ports. Server 1, configure ports, so make sure PCs can ping each other and the server. Make sure the switches can ping the PCs and the server. Alright, so they can ping each other. Okay. PC could ping each other. PCs can ping each other. Yep, they can all ping the server for some reason here. Make sure the PCs can ping each other and the server. Make sure the switches can ping the PCs and the oh, but we forgot the default gateway on each one. So the default gateway is going to be default gateway 10.1.1.254. I believe there's a default gateway gonna be 10.1.1.254, or is it gonna be 10.254 for the switch, because the switch is it's trunking through there, so its default gateway is going to be whatever is still in VLAN 1. So for each one it's gonna be default gateway 10.1.1.254 10.1 default gateway exit first. Oops. 1.1.254 Alright, so let's give it a little bit of time, move it forward, make sure switches can ping the PCs in the server. It's gonna fail. Let's try it a second time. 10.1.1.254 PCs can ping the PCs and the server. Maybe it isn't. That's not the default gateway. Maybe the default gateway was supposed to be 10.254. Oops. 2.20.254. 10.30.25.30.254. Give it a little bit of time. 30. Oh no. What am I supposed to do here? What am I doing wrong? Let's see. So the default gateway is going to be 10.1.20.254, which is this right here. Alright, but for the switch, I think it's supposed to be, well, let's see. Show run. Switch port access, interface, a gateway. Switch port mode trunk 10.1.1.1. Interface VLAN. Does it have IP routing configured on there? I doubt it. No, it doesn't have IP routing. Let me take a look at my notes real quick. I just did this 10 minutes ago and I already forgot. Maybe I just gotta give it a little bit of time. 10.1.1.1 VLAN 10. Switch 10.1.1.2. 10.1.1.3. Let me see if we can still ping each other. We can still ping here. But what am I missing here? Do show run. It's going to be fast Ethernet 01. The default gateway, is it going to be 10.54? It doesn't seem like it. Let me see if I can ping 10.1.1.254. Which was 10.1.1.1. 10.1.1.1 is, oh, it's itself. 10.1.1.1.254. 10.1.1. What's the PC supposed to be? 10.1.1.10. Is it IP routing that I'm supposed to enable? Let's see, maybe if I don't think so. Yeah, it's not gonna be able to route. Maybe I just got the wrong default gateway. 10.1.1.254. And 254. Wait, maybe. Interface VLAN 1, no shut. Nope. Show VLAN brief. Okay. Spore. Mode trunk. That's awkward. Show run IP routing. Let's look at this again. 101 is a trunk. Do we need a default gateway on here? 10.1.1. I think because VLAN 1 is shut down. No shut. There it is. There it is. So this one, as long as the default gateway is okay. There it is. So now I can ping here. It needs to do art first. There it is. That was why. You know, so you're gonna make mistakes every once in a while. You're gonna overlook, but that's why you do what you do. So the default gateway was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the VLAN 1 default gateway. So 1.254. Let's go here. Make sure it doesn't do it twice. Show run include IP default gateway. Okay, there it is. So now we should be able to ping. Everything should be able to ping. Here to here. Here to here. Here to here. Here to here. Oh. Here to here. Here to here. Everything has been successfully configured. We can ping between each other here to the switches. Between the PC and the server. So it was a small thing I overlooked. Interface VLAN was not turned on, and of course it needs to be turned on. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great